You're watching the High Kings of Dublin, four top-class performers who are re-energizing Irish ballads and introducing new songs during a world tour. That tour stops in Pittsburgh tonight. And first, though, the High Kings are up early with us this morning in the studio to perform live for us. We welcome Martin. Okay, let me say him. Fury. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Martin Fury, Brian Dunphy, Darren Holden, and Finbar Clancy. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All from Ireland, is that right?
That's right.
Fantastic. All right, so these songs are just classics. What is it that makes them still fresh today?
Go ahead. Well, I think, the melodies are ancient. The lyrics are a little less ancient, but some of them are very old. But the production is modern, very modern. The producer's background is very classical. The instruments are all very traditional and acoustic, and the sound is huge. So the arrangements are just really, really exciting, and therefore that kind of drags it into the modern era, and it makes it exciting. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Also, I was just going to say, the reason I think Irish folk songs are so popular in the first place is that they have the themes in life of love, loss, and war, rebellion. And they're valid everywhere in the world, and people can connect to them.
I know one reviewer wrote, these songs have lasted because they deserve it. And the melodies, you can't help but hum along, even if you didn't know the song before. Do you find there's a lot of people singing and participating?
Yeah, I mean, as Martin said, like, these songs have been around for hundreds of years, so everybody kind of knows the tunes, and we find that it doesn't matter where we go in the world, especially over here in the States, everybody just seems to know the melodies, and they've accepted these songs into their hearts, and that's what we try to do. We just try to portray them and do them as honestly as we can, and people really seem to accept that, so It's fantastic.
Well, you all come from interesting backgrounds. Darren, I saw you here in Pittsburgh when you were in the Billy Joel show, Moving Out.
Right.
And
about 3-4 years ago.
Fantastic. And you did Riverdance too, is that right?
Before that, along with Brian. We both did Riverdance.
Fantastic. What else have you been doing?
Well, I was with the Three Irish Tenors for a good couple of years, and that was fantastic. We toured around the States and went around further afield out to Australia, and Ireland's been very, very successful for us, so it's been great.
Fantastic. And Martin, I read you have a centuries-old tradition in your family.
Oh, that's right. Well, on my father's side of the family, we're all gypsy musicians and travellers, and they would pick freshwater pearls in the summer and then play music as well to make a living. So as long as anyone can remember, they used to sort of stand on the town square, and they'd play away, and it was to a very high standard. They would be the entertainment. There was no cinema, and this is where my family comes from. And Finbar is very similar as well.
Finbar, tell me about your history.
Well, that's right. About 10 years ago, I got the opportunity to play with my dad and my uncles, the Clancy brothers. So this is a real treat for me to continue the tradition of the Irish folk songs,
Which really, and the Clancy brothers really helped popularize this whole genre.
That's right. They were about the first big Irish folk group and to make it big in America. In 1961, they appeared in the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like no better four men than you all. What are you going to be singing for us this morning?
We're going to do an a cappella song. It's about a lady from the west of Ireland who drops everything, basically, and wants to go to Memphis and to Graceland in particular to meet Elvis. When she gets there, Elvis has unfortunately passed away.
All right.
That's the direct version of it.
It sure is.
Oh, she dressed in the dark and she whispered amen. She was pretty and pink like a young girl again. 20 years married and she never thought twice. She slipped out of the back door and into the night. And silver wings carried her over the sea. From the west coast of Ireland to West Tennessee. To be with her sweetheart, she'd left everything. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king.
She was humming Suspicion, the song she loved best. She had Elvis, I love you tattooed on her breast. And when they landed in Memphis, her heart beat so fast. She had dreamed for so long now she'd see him at last. And she knelt by his graveside day after day. And come closing time they would pull her away. To be with her sweetheart, she left everything. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the King.
In their thousands they came from the whole human race, just to pay their respects at his last resting place. But blindly she knelt there, and she told him her dreams, and she thought that he answered her, oh, that's how it seemed. And when they dragged her away, it was handcuffs this time. She said, my dear man, are you out of your mind? Don't you know that we're married? See him wearing his ring. I've come from Galway to Graceland to be with the King. I've come from Galway to Graceland to be with the King.
Oh, what gorgeous harmonies. I love that.
Thank you.
Loved your DVD, watched it last night, but I will say I was so excited when you did a cappella, because I love the big band, but the best is just solo.
Thank you very much.
So tell me,
Christine.
tell our viewers what else is in the show in addition to a cappella.
Yeah, well, we have a six-piece band with us, and we have one of the best fiddle players in the world, Nuala Casey. She's just incredible. So even if you're not coming out to see us, come out and see her. She's unbelievable.
And of course, the dancer.
Of course, yeah. We have a fantastic world champion dancer, Shane McAvinci. He's just incredible.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Pipers.
Pipers. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything. It's just 2 hours of everything. It's a celebration of Celtic, mythology, mystique. It's a big sing-along, happy party for 2 hours. Bring your voices, bring your energy. You're going to need them.
Sounds like a fun time.
I saw that the piper was, I just heard this kind of siren the other day, and the piper was chasing 2 policemen down the street with his pipes and his kilt on, so he's fun,
All right, sounds like a fun time. Thanks, all of you.
Thank you very much.